Right, everybody, this is the latest Manchester United news. In this video, we'll be talking about new midfield links, JADON Sancho exit, and much more Manchester United news. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and let's get straight into it. We're going to be doing loads of videos coming up on the channel, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So, JADON Sancho now, another report has been coming out from the Mirror, I believe, and Di Marzio of Italy about JADON Sancho now. JADON Sancho, for me, he's been linked to loads of clubs now. The story is saying that Juventus are looking for a loan for obligation set at £40 million for JADON Sancho. Sancho's salary of €20 million is a problem for them. Now, again, is the wage that's a big issue, and again, it's the structure, and it comes down to the previous regime kind of messing it up for Manchester United. He could leave Manchester United before the transfer deadline day. I mean, we do just have over a week to kind of do that. And yeah, Juventus are looking a move to explore to sign out Manchester United forward JADON Sancho. Sancho, 24, obviously faces an uncertain final week of the summer transfer window, having returned to Old Trafford following a half-season loan spell with Borussia Dortmund. The £73 million signing has had fell out with the manager Erik ten Hag in September last year, resulting in being exiled from Manchester United first team squad and facilities. Obviously, he's come back. He was left out of that game against Fulham. While the transfer window due to close at 11 PM on August 30, Sancho found himself among the group of players who Old Trafford chiefs would consider bids for. Paris Saint-Germain obviously have interest, prompted speculation of a swap deal, which will see Manchester United go for Manuel Ugarte. Listen, is the wage that's a big issue. There's no doubt, obviously, Juventus, other top clubs would be interested. I'm sure Dortmund are reportedly back interested in him. But it's the wage, again, that's the issue. You look at JADON Sancho, he's on, what, £350,000 a week. If he goes on loan, he'd be on £175,000 a week. That would probably be most than all Juventus players are on, and he wouldn't even be officially their player. That would be a huge issue. And that's obviously the big thing holding that deal back. I think you look at JADON Sancho, decent player. Again, I'm just going to compare it now to kind of Juventus squad in terms of wages. It would be pretty high if we got to be honest. You got to look at it in the grand scheme of things. Dusan Vlahovic actually is earning 427,000, but you look at their players, like you've got Chiesa is on 178,000 euros. Like, JADON Sancho, currently at Manchester United, would be, if he was to go for them, would be their second highest player. You know, if you look at Manchester United, if they were to get a loan deal, it'd probably be what? Manchester United pay maybe 50% of the wages, it'd be £175,000. That would take him into the top 4 players being paid at Juventus, and he isn't even their player. So again, huge question marks over the wages. Do I personally think JADON Sancho will leave? I don't think so. I think JADON Sancho is kind of... He won't be comfortable with getting the minutes that he's getting at Manchester United, but he's going to have to deal with what he's got, to be honest with you. He can't really be pushing for anything else. I think you look at the club, the way they've kind of exiled him is the right word. But JADON Sancho is someone who's not part of Erik ten Hag's plan, so you can't really be like questioning whether he's going to be starting games or what. It's obvious that he's not. And ultimately, you have to respect the manager's decision. As I said in previous videos, you've looked at... You look at other players. You look at other clubs, Chelsea. Enzo Maresca literally did call out Sterling and said he just doesn't fit his team. And ultimately, you have to be honest. So, yeah, that's what I think will happen with that JADON Sancho situation. I don't think he will go unless they can resolve a situation with his salary or his wage, which is very unlikely because he is on a ridiculous amount of money. But still, yeah, that's the latest on that. It would be a loan to obligation to buy. So it would be probably a season-long loan. So then again, next year, it'd be a year less on his contract. So you could probably get him for less money. And that's ultimately what Juventus are probably trying to do, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think that's what they are trying to do. I mean, he's got a 5-year contract. till 2026. So next year, he'll be going into he'll have a year left on his deal. So you'll probably be able to get him for cheap. Now, the next thing I wanted to discuss is Sekou Kone. Again, there's been some developments on him since yesterday's news. Sekou Kone deal to Manchester United is 100% agreed and done. Documents will be signed after his medical next week. 1 million transfer fee plus several add-ons based on performances. Listen, with Kone, he's no doubt a talented player. I'll probably do a video just on him and talking about what he'll add to this United team when he does. But he'll be someone who's in that academy mainly. He won't be getting many first team minutes for Manchester United. He'll be in and around the squad, no doubt, for the under-21 games. Maybe towards the end of this season, you could see him getting a few minutes, but it is highly unlikely that I will. And then with Sekou Kone, he's a player for the future. He's 18 years of age, highly talented though, but yeah, I think he will have a lot of quality. Now finally, another midfielder, Andre. Manchester United keeping Fluminense as a midfielder. Andre is an option, but it's Wolverhampton Wanderers who are stepping up their pursuit right now. So listen, Andre, a player who has been linked to Manchester United, he plays in the Brazilian league. It's kind of a 6 to 8 role. And listen, is an interesting midfielder in terms of price. In terms of price, 25 to 30 million euros. So it is relatively cheap. Andre was linked to Liverpool, but nothing materialised. West Ham, Fulham, like a lot of clubs have been interested in him. He's young, he's 23 years of age. He's similar profile to kind of Manu Ugarte. Do I think we will sign both? No. I think Manchester United will go out and just get Manu Ugarte, and that will be the kind of last remaining pieces of this window. But as always, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Manchester United will sign 2 midfielders? I said yesterday, and I still think that we won't. I think we've got a week left, and then we're going to push everything we can to get the Ugarte deal done. We could get Here We Go for that soon. But listen, let's see what happens. This has been the latest news. Some interesting stories nonetheless to talk about. I think the SANCHO situation is interesting. I think midfield search is still kind of on. SANCHO, like Sekou Kone, new midfielder. Let's see what happens anyway. This has been the latest United news. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and predictions for this. Well, not for the season, but for the game against Brighton tomorrow. It's a big game for United. Another opportunity to get 3 points. Yeah, let's see what happens. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this latest Manchester United news video. Stay tuned for the video on Sekou Kone. I'll put the link to the Manchester United preview and a link to the channel in the comment section below. So go check that out. We'll be doing like interactive posts on the community tab. There'll be a lot of stuff going on the next couple of weeks for Manchester United. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Peace.